Day 22. The Cursing Tongue. Out of the same mouth proceed blessing and cursing. My brethren, this things out not to be so. James 3:10 from the New King James Version. Eve, a vow Christian, faithfully attended prayer services, visit Shetson, fast for extended periods, and go through all of the motions of being a Christian. However, she regularly uses four little words in her conversation. When a fellow Christian co-worker confronted her about her use of such non-glorifying expressions, she responded, "These words aren't the Bible." I have heard others snickers about her hypocrisy being her back. Why does Evie use explicit as freely as she drinks water? Because she has not allowed the Holy Spirit to tame her tongue. James, the brother of Jesus, explained this way. No man can tame the tongue. It is unruly evil, full of deadly poison. With it we bless our God and our Father, and with it we curse men who have been made in similitudes of James, of God. James 3:8 through 9. Using profane, obscene, or vulgar language is unbecoming to a child of God. I believe people use profanity for various reasons. First, they often lack an adequate vocabulary with which to express themselves and therefore feel they must curse for their words to have impact. Those who are challenged in this area must start to develop a communication style that is direct, clear, and without hostility. They may find that explicitives are unnecessary. Secondly, some people resort to profanity to release their extreme frustration with the situation. They have developed an ungodly pattern of expressing their displeasures and need to restrain their response. They will do well to decide in advance upon some alternative words to use when they find themselves reaching the peak of frustration. While I wholeheartedly believe that profane words should not come out of my mouth, I often found myself thinking, though not saying them, on many occasions. When I would stump my toe, break something of value, upset a stack of paper, spill a drink, have an encounter with an extremely difficult person, or confront another other frustration situation, I will silently use profanity. I was quite troubled, especially as a Bible teacher, that such words came to my mind in the situations rather than an explanation such as glory or some other God-honoring phrase. I took the matter to the Lord in prayer. Lord, I understand according to Luke 6:49, a good person produces good deeds from a good heart, and an evil person produces evil deeds from an evil heart. Whatever it is your hearts determine what you say. What should you please take the four little words out of my mouth and replace them with your expression? I thank you in advance for purging me of profanity and for allowing the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart to be acceptable in your sight. Understanding that profanity resides in the heart helps us to reject the idea that a curse will slip out of mouth. The reality is that it slipped out of the heart. Only God can cleanse a person's heart. If you are challenged with profanity, ask God to purify your heart and your mind. Remember that words are verbal thoughts. We must practice the mental discipline of casting down profane thoughts and using words that bring life to our innermost being and to others. Today's affirmation: cursing does not proceed out of my mouth. Today I give God full charge of my tongue. By His grace, I will only speak words that will bring honor to His name.